अस्सलाम वालेकुम स्टूडेंट्स, उम्मीद करता हूँ आप खैरियत से होंगे। वेलकम बैक टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। जैसा कि आपको मालूम है कि हमने अपनी इंग्लिश बुक 2 जो है उसका चैप्टर नंबर 1 की रीडिंग स्टार्ट की हुई है। चैप्टर का नाम है 20 मिनट्स विद मिसेस ओकेंटिप। पेज नंबर 6 तक हम इसकी रीडिंग कर चुके थे। अगर आपने अभी तक वो वीडियोस नहीं देखी, न्यू हैं, प्लीज़ चैनल के ऊपर जाइए और पिछली वीडियोस देखें। और आज हम जो है अपना 7 पेज नंबर जो है उसको और आगे देखेंगे कि जितना हमसे कवर हो चुका हम उसमें कवर करेंगे। तो अगर आपने पेज को सब्सक्राइब कर दें, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, लाइक मस्ट है, कमेंट मस्ट है। तो स्टार्ट करते हैं हम लोग 7 से, ठीक है। You know what she did, don't you? She faintly. I think I know what you mean. Brutally, you know what I mean, alright. She murdered my life and daughter. She was not convicted of murder. She was not even charged with murder. No, they called it manslaughter, but you know what I call it? I call it murder. Plain, deliberate, heartless, cruel murder. It was an accident, not much of an accident. It an accident. There is an element of chance, but in what your precious Judy Oakentubb did, there was no chance about it. It was million to one. She would kill someone. No, that's not true. It is true, and you know it. She was driving at 50 miles an hour, but a built-up area. She pulled up to overtake a bus on a blind bend, and she saw herself running slap into a lorry coming the other way. She had a choice. She could ram the lorry and kill herself, or she could swerve onto a pavement and kill two innocent pedestrians. She did not hesitate. It was a life of tears. She mounted the pavement and she is alive today. And my wife and little girl are dead. Very much moved, converting her face in the hands. I'm very sorry. How can I say how sorry? And do you know why she was driving so criminally fast? She was not drunk. She had been to a cocktail party and she was driving fast for a bet. One of her rotten Saturn weighed her 5 pounds. She would not drive from Stainthorpe Cross to the coast in under 15 minutes. You know the road, you know the distance, you know the bends and the blind corners and the traffic on that road. You know it can't be done reasonably it much under half an hour. You can't tell me it was not deliberate murder. The police did not call it murder. I call it murder. And so you do? In your heart, you know it was murder. What were my wife and child to her? Absolute strangers who spoke just now about meeting people once for a moment and never seeing them again. Mrs. Judy came to meet my wife and daughter for one split second, and she ensured the life out of them. I said they meet, but they had their backs to her. They did not even see her. How do you know she was them? She said at the trial that she did not see them, but she saw them all right. She had to choose between her life or theirs, and she chose to murder them. How do you be sure of that? It must have all happened in a flash. Her counsel told her to say she did not see them. He made a great point of it. That was why she got away with only 18 months in gaol. 18 months in prison. She served that sentence, did not she? She had not any option. She's had her punishment. I'm not trying to excuse her. I'm not saying it was not criminal folly on her part to drive as she did. I am not excusing her, but she had her punishment. She has not. Her punishment is coming to her. A few months in prison for accusing an innocent woman and child to death. She stared at each other. Her bitter, she fascinated, then he turns away.